Quick off the mark. Now then, can he convert this time? Got a little lucky with the return. Lendl perhaps backed himself to make that. Ooh. Didn't miss by much. Probably picked it. Lendl was all over that. Well, not sure.
Advantage.
Well, Cash has had quite a few opportunities in this set so far to break, and the half chance there with the second serve. We're disappointed with that return.
Too good. Forehand punishing as he always did.
Lendl leads 6 games to 5.
Bit of a scare for Lendl there, but he comes out of it fine and leads 6-5. I think you've nailed the difference. Cash would quite like to win this. Lendl, absolutely manic about winning.
I mean, you know, and that's why he was so fanatic about golf when he stopped playing tennis. You know, to put everything into it, be the best he can be, and played a lot of pro celebrities. And I remember once when he was playing in the States, they were televising this event, and Lendl was hitting an approach shot to the green, and McEnroe was commentating on TV, and Lendl hit the ball into the water, and McEnroe said, well, Lendl never liked playing on grass anyway.
The one slam he never won. Wimbledon.
14-13.
And of course it was this guy, Pat Cash, who robbed him of one of his finals.
And tactically that day, you know, he got his tactics absolutely to a T.
Oh, lovely pickup. Struck the top of the net. Oh, yes. Great hand skills from Pat Cash.
15.
And once again, return a serve. Look, he's taking nice early, but look at it. You can see his opponent really struggling. So closing the net, and what a great half.
Thank you.
15-14.
A little delay there, and Lendl did really well to get that big first serve out when he did. And there's the first break. Is it the decisive one? It certainly looks that way, the way this match has gone.
Serve volley down the middle of the court.
Return just too good.
13-15.
Lendl hanging on here, needs a couple more returns like that. Try and keep this match alive.
Oh.
14-15.
The tiniest of margins, but that's all it needed. Cash knows he got let off there. So here are 2 match points for Cash. No, it's missed. And Cash has won this first World Tennis Day showdown. Super mash. And that one service break proved decisive, but it's good to see a smile on Lendl's face. Losing always matters to him, but now not quite as much as it did.
Well, still a very much a competitive duel between these two great players, and what a great spectacle for the crowd.
So, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful
Yeah, smiles all round.
Come over here with me, Ron. Congratulations, you moved like a man half your age. Come this way. Congratulations, did you enjoy the tennis?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun playing with
So
Fred again,
Ivan
and,
being
hopefully
interviewed
people enjoyed it as well.
by Andrew Castle here.
You know, people really do enjoy watching you play tennis. Will you feel this one tomorrow?
Probably.
But everything looked in good working out. You still got all those same little things that you had when you were playing in your heyday. It's just really good fun. You know, that little sort of hitch you have when you're about to serve and all that. I love it. I think it was great. I just think about all the times that you made people's life a misery out there on the court. And
Yes,
it's
Lendl
nice to see you sweating
had
a
a
bit.
habit
Why
of
don't you get a
making
broom and sweep the
people's
sawdust?
lives
Well, you
less
need to soak it
enjoyable,
up before the
and
next match,
he really
but it's a
enjoyed
joy
it.
to watch you play. You don't play many
But-
matches, do you?
No, I don't
It's
play that
Cash who's
much.
won
I've
this
been
one.
very busy,
And
with
coming up
Andy
pretty
and,
soon, it's Andre
don't play that
Agassi
much,
against
so-
Pete Sampras.
So, you know, when it gets a little close, you lack the match experience or match toughness, and then you miss a forehand here and there, and it's a problem.
Andy who?
You probably heard of him, a Scottish boy.
How's he doing right now?
He's probably getting nervous. He's playing Novak in New York in a few hours, so then he's probably putting him through a good workout.
Do you ever hit with him?
No, you saw how I hit. He hits much harder than that, and he moves slightly better than Pat and I combined.
People keep saying after his surgery, when's he going to come back? But he has, and he's playing pretty well. Where do you think his game is now compared to his best?
Well, I didn't see his last match in Acapulco, the one he lost, but Danny texted me that it was the best match Andy played since the surgery, so that's a very good sign.
And a pretty good sign for Dimitrov as well.
Yeah, Dimitrov has been coming on for a couple of years, and he's starting to put it together. He's obviously a great player already, and we will see what happens in the future.
Just thinking about what you might be doing for the next few days, you probably don't have much intention to practice on a tennis court now. What is it, back to golf? What's your handicap?
Well, I'm about at 12. Yeah, there is a guy over here. He gives me 12 shots, and then he pays me money while he's cursing me. Stand up, Richard.
Is that your buddy? You're a +1, aren't you?
Right now I am, yeah, unfortunately. You shouldn't say it in front of him.
Seniors golf for you?
No. Those guys are so good. It's too difficult to play with them. But I do enjoy competition, and I'm looking forward to playing some amateur events in between the Wimbledon and US Open time.
Before I let you go, Ivan, we have some champagne for you from the MD of Lendl International. I think. Would you like some champagne? I'll take it home if you don't want it.
Have you seen what happens when I drink?
I don't think I've ever seen you drink.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Lendl, one of the sponsors of World Tennis Day, Paul Beavis. And Ivan, it's been lovely to see you. I don't want the champagne, I want your hand though. It's been a pleasure to watch you play and a pleasure to spend some time with you.
I'm confused. You said you take it home, now you don't want it?
Well, if you're giving it away, ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Lendl. Kashi, come over here, mate. You're very good, aren't you? You're very good.
Yeah, I played well tonight. It was, it's amazing when you sort of switch back to you remember the days. I mean, we played each other a few times on the seniors tour. We've always had close matches. But you go back and you see Ivan Lendl going down for that backhand passing shot, and my heart just jumped. And it was always like that every time when break point. Hope he misses it. And today he missed a few, luckily, but he never used to miss them. But
And he lobbed you in the semi-final of the '84 US Open, and he got it over your head a few times now, didn't he?
yeah, look, that was one of the best matches I've played in my life. Was played Ivan in the semi-final, Super Saturday. It was the original Super Saturday in New York. And we didn't know if it was going to be that super, but it was an amazing day with all these 5-set matches. And Ivan, I had match point, and Ivan hit a running topspin lob over my head. I was 19 then, and I thought it was the end of the world that I lost that match. But it was a great learning experience. And you know, he has all the shots, Ivan, and you can see, you know, obviously we don't quite move as well as we used to, but you can see when he hits the ball, boy, it stays hit, doesn't it? Luckily he missed a few tonight, but not usually.
Well, let me tell you, when the ball gets volleyed by you, it stays volleyed. I mean, you've still got that technique. Do you ever feel like, you know, perhaps coaching somebody again, they could use a bit of volley technique like that? I mean, I maintain that you have maybe top 5, top 10 technique on the volley in the game even now, maybe top 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's a sort of a lost art, the volleying a little bit, and it can be used sparingly, I think. But the technique is one of those things that you have to play it, you have to do it a lot, and that was the thing. My coach, Ian Barclay, when I was a young guy, I was a clay court player. I know this is hard to believe, but I played on clay. I stayed at the back of the court, and it came to summer season in Australia, and we played all the junior tournaments on grass. And he looked at me, he said, "You're serve volleying, first serve and second serve." And I said, both serves? He said, "Yes, I don't care. You serve volleying and learn how to serve and volley." And you could do that on the grass courts. It's a bit tougher these days. The kids are playing on hard court, and all the kids have got these powerful strings, and it's easy to pass. But there's certainly, you can see it's coming back. The volley's coming back.
Sampras or Agassi later on, who wins that one? Because, I mean, that's some pretty serious tennis that they're going to play. They're great. It's just going to be fantastic to watch these guys play. You know, it brings back the memories, isn't it? And you know, Sampras has got the fantastic serve and volley game that I love watching, and Agassi's so close to the baseline. I mean, that's one of the things to watch. And I sort of copied that towards the end of my career. When I got a little slower, I moved towards the baseline, and that's what Andre. He was the king. So it's going to be a great contrast. Pat, it's been great to see you. You get an even bigger bottle of champagne from Paul Booth. Look at the size of that, Pat. Get on over here, Paul.
Thank you for the little kiss last night. You know you broke my ball, don't you? You've got publicity from it. Yeah. Thank you.
There you go. Listen, mate, we enjoyed it very much. Thanks ever so much, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Cash. And as those players, Cash and Lendl, make their way from the court and do TV duties here on Eurosport, can I just ask you to direct your attention